Okay, I am so excited. I'm on live. Hello, 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 beautiful ladies. I am making sure, of course, I can hear myself on the YouTube. I am so excited to be here for another week of our training. You ladies know I love every single week to be here. Let me just make sure that I can hear myself and we can get started. Yes, I am live. I am live and I am live. Perfect. Welcome, ladies, to another episode of the Finance, Faith, and Freedom Show with me, Zani. I am really excited as always because I have a huge announcement that I'm going to make at the end of this call, at the end of this training. So if you're coming on, say hello. Make sure you put a post there. Thanks for being here. I'm so happy to get started. So, obviously every week I come here live at 2 p.m. UK time on a Wednesday where I do some sort of training to help moms, busy mamas like myself, like you, to be able to turn your expertise into an impactful and a profitable online course business. And so today is no different. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that you need to do to go from course idea to course creation. So if you are right now a mom, you're at home with your kids and you have an idea, maybe you have an expertise, you have some knowledge, you have some skills, and you're thinking, I would love to create an online course, this is for you. I'm going to show you 3 things that you need to do so that you can actually have a course created in less than 30 days if you like, without the overwhelm. So let us say a quick prayer and we can dive right into it. I can't wait to get started, okay? So Heavenly Father, I give you so much thanks. I give you so much praise. I'm so grateful for your goodness. I thank you for this time. I thank you for your presence. I thank you for this opportunity to be here with these amazing women. I thank you for this platform. I pray that you would use me, Lord. I thank you, oh God, for this time, oh God, Jesus, where we can build ourselves up, where we can grow, where we can communicate, where we can collaborate, where we can meet each other. I pray, oh God, Father, that you would use me right now today to really encourage, to activate, to support the women who you have called me to serve. Give me the wisdom to do it in the way, oh God, that pleases you and in the way, oh God, that serves the people you have called me to serve. I thank you today. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen and amen. I love to say a prayer before because it's really good for centering your energy and just to bring your spiritual your spirituality, get your energy right. God is here in the room and just allowing him to use me during this time, because that is exactly what this is about, right? It's about really impacting the lives of the people who God has called me to serve. And so if you are a mama right now, a busy mom, you're a stay-at-home mom, you have your kids, like my daughter's at school right now, and you know that God is calling you to so much more. You would love to create more impacts, more income, and you would like to have that time freedom that you desire to be a mom. Hands up, because you are in the right place. And so I'm going to share with you 3 things that you need to do. So before we get started, as a mom of faith, of Christian belief, I truly believe that we were all created in the image of God. That's the first thing, right? And because we were created in the image of God, we are as well creators. So therefore, that's why a lot of us are always having this need to create, right? As moms, we create every day, right? We create, people might think, well, you haven't created the baby in your womb, but you're carrying that baby. And in a sense, you're the only one as mothers, as women, we're the only ones who can carry these babies and birth them into the world, right? So in a sense, we are creating life because they're growing within us, right? God, of course, created the spirit and the body and everything, but we are carrying that fruit, we're carrying that seed. And so in every single one of us, male or female, God has given us a talent, a skill, whatever it is, an expertise. And here's the beautiful thing about it, right? He has given each person something different, but he has given to all of us something. This is what I love about God. Every single person on this planet was created with a specific talent or a skill or a knowledge or something, right? Or a passion about something that they just feel a need to learn more about, right? We know, we look at all of these great singers, musicians, opera singers, ballet dancers, and all of these things. And we're like, how did they get that? It started with a passion. They loved it. They heard it for the first time, and they decided that they're going to try it. And they were a natural at it, right? I have a friend who is so good at painting. She's a nurse, but she paints beautifully. She could watch a painting and she can do it like picture it back. It's so amazing, right? She can do craft. There are people who are just really talented with their hands. My husband is very good at creating stuff with his hands. Like he could take like a piece of palette wood and make this amazing chair or bench or something. He made us a wonderful couch while we were living in Cyprus, and I got the cushions and just like made the cushions, but he made the couch, which was amazing, an L-shaped couch, right? Some people are very, well, I think most of us are gifted and talented in something. Many of us, it may not be as obvious as maybe craft or something like art or something like that. For me, I think I speak very fluently. I speak very well. I think I'm very energized. I love to speak to people, especially here online. I'm good at communicating sometimes, I think, right? So I think all of us have a particular skill or a talent that we just don't know. And it was given to us because God wants us to be creators. And it was given to us as well, most of all, to help and to serve the people who God has called us to help and to serve. It's not just for us. Our talents are not just for us. Our talents are for others. It's to impact the lives of others. It is to transform the lives of others. It's to really transform our own lives as well. So that's the first thing that we need to understand. And so because we are creators, because made in the image of God, we would naturally want to create stuff. This is just how it is, right? We want to create stuff because we are creators from God. And so if you are feeling that desire to be able to want to create a course, then know that this is a natural part of you being a human. Okay, it's a natural part of you being a human, and God is calling that to you because He has given you that knowledge, that skill, that passion to serve and to impact the lives of other people. So in this training, I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can do, and let us get started. The first thing that you need to do is to look at who. So you may have the expertise and you may have the knowledge, but to really create the course and sell it, you need to look at the who. And that's the first thing that I take my clients through, is to really looking at who it is that they want to serve with their course. So when I say who's your ideal student? Who is that person that you want to help, to support? And you should get very clear on that person. Who is she, he? What is their situation? What are they going through? What are their problems? So first thing, who is it? And then what are their challenges? Because we are placed on this earth to serve. The most important thing you should do with your course is to see who can it serve. Who is it that God is calling you to serve with this course? This is the most important thing. And this is going to really sell your course because it's going to be targeted to a specific person with a specific problem. I cannot express this enough. Specificity, that's the word, is very important with business, and especially with courses, because the more specific you can be with your course, the more it's going to speak to your ideal client and it's going to show them that you can help them with their specific problem with your course. So you may have an expertise and you're just thinking, well, I'm very good with my hands. What can I do? First thing, who will benefit from the work that you do with your hands? So for example, my husband, if he's looking at maybe doing his craft, his building of his benches and stuff with wood, he may look at who can he target. Most likely be homeowners, right? Maybe be families who want outdoor spaces. So who is that person that you would like to serve? And then what is their biggest struggle? What is their biggest problem? What is it that they're going through right now that they're saying they need help with? And then connect that question with your expertise, with your knowledge. And so I teach this in my course where I actually have a diagram. I'm not very big on diagram and spreadsheets and all these things, but it just shows you visually what I'm saying. So there's a circle with who your ideal client is, there's a circle with their biggest struggle, their challenge, or even their biggest desire. And there's another circle, which is your knowledge and your expertise. And in the middle will be your profitable course, topic, your profitable course, everything that you want to do, right? So this is where that center is. So getting clear on who it is that you want to serve, what is their biggest challenges or struggle, or what is their biggest desire, how your expertise can help them with that is going to be key with taking your course from idea to creation. So you have that foundation, right? That is strategic foundation, so that you know who it is that you're going to be serving with your course. That is key. That's going to help with your modules creation, which is what we're going into next. That's going to help with your marketing, which is the third part. And of course, selling your course. Very important. Do not skip this step. Do not just create a course and not have in mind who it is that you want to serve, what is their biggest struggle, their challenges, and how your expertise, which is what you're going to put in your course, is going to help them. The clearer, the better. I'm telling you, the clearer, the better. And I help you with that, okay? The second thing that you want to look at now is to create transformational, engaging modules for your course. So a lot of people get stuck because they don't know how to actually create the course, the actual meat of the course. How do I actually create the modules? Like you hear that all the time. How do I create the modules for my course? But if you don't have number one, creating your module is going to be very hard because you have no idea who you're serving. You have no idea what the big end result is that they want. So basically you haven't started anywhere. So this part now, which is actually the heart of the course, your modules, your whatever you want to call it, your course, what does it call it? They call it modules, they call it the processes. I like to say it's the process, right? So you've already gotten clear on who your ideal client is, right? You know what their biggest struggle and the challenges, and you know what your expertise can help them with. So you need to now figure out what is the end result that you're giving your clients. The easier, the simpler, the better. So that's why something simple as maybe, let's say, how to create a YouTube video, right? Let's say something like that. So somebody wants to create their first YouTube video, and you're going to create a course on creating your first YouTube video, right? So who are you going to target? You could target anyone, yes, but then it's just going to be lost throughout the space in time where there's like everyone. So the easiest thing for you to do is to target maybe moms, right? Busy moms who want to do their first YouTube video. I told one of my friends at church exactly how I do my YouTube video. I don't do any editing, and the easiest thing to do is to come live, right? You just put on your YouTube, go live, get your lighting going, and just speak, right? If you're not a fluent speaker, then that might be a problem, but you could actually practice. So literally, I could create a course where I'm just showing you how to set up your live, how to actually start to practice with your talking, so that when you go live, you can speak fluently with your points and everything, right? And the end result is that you have done a YouTube video every single week. That is the end result. So here's the thing. Now I know the end result. I know what my modules are going to look like, because it's the steps to get my clients from A to B. So first, let's go another example, right? For example, let's say you want to help moms to lose their belly fat after they have given birth, right? After giving birth, you want to lose your belly fat. So let's say your course is going to help you to lose belly fat in 30 days. Very simple, right? So you know that your ideal client is a mom who just had a baby and who has a bit of belly fat that she wants to get rid of, right? And the end result is that after 30 days, she wants to lose the belly fat. She wants to be slimmer in her tummy. She wants to get back her figure. She wants to be able to wear close-fitting tops. She wants to be confident. She don't have belly banging over. That's the end result, right? So you know your process now. So how do you get your clients from A to B? And that is going to be transformational, because you know the steps. So for you, it might be, doing certain exercises, eating certain kind of food, maybe helping them to keep the tummy sucked in, maybe wearing a belly band. I don't know, whatever it may be, because I need to start to research some of that for when I'm ready, right? So you need to look into these things, and then you know the process. And now you're going to just break it down simply for them in a step-by-step way, and you're packaging that up so that instead of them going and doing the research on their own, they purchase your course for, say, $97, $57. That's going to show them the steps that they can take to lose this belly fat. Okay, that is super important. I'm just going to go into point 3, which is going to be super powerful for you. But I do not want you to lose track of this, because the thing is, a lot of people overcomplicate the modules of their course and put a whole heap of fluff and put like 2 hours long video, which you do not need. Your modules could be anything. It could be a short video, it could be a PDF, it could be an audio. I literally created my first course with 4 audios. There was no video because I didn't want to dress up and I couldn't be bothered to put on makeup and look pretty just for these videos and procrastinate. I just wanted to get that information out. I literally used the recorder app on my phone. I recorded 4 audios. The Lord gave me everything I needed to say. I made the points because I know how I'm going to get them from A to B. I made the points into little steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, made the 4 audios, and those were my modules. Do not overthink this, right? And I'm telling you, if you know that those are the steps that you took, or somebody else you were able to help, they took those same steps and they got the end result, that is exactly what you need. It doesn't matter if the videos are short or long as it is getting the result, okay? People do not care about the actual course, they care about getting the result. So my thing would be to focus on making sure that the modules that you're creating, the processes that you are giving to them, actually works, that you have used the processes for yourself, you have done it before. So for example, my course creation for Christian moms, my actual course that I actually help moms to go from no course to course creation in 30 days are the steps that I took to create my course, right? God gave me the download and I gave that in module 1, where I teach you the exact way that God showed me how to create my modules, how to create my course. We talk about in module 2, we're going into market research and really knowing our ID clients. In module 3, we're talking about setting up your lead magnet and marketing it and selling the course, right? And then in module 4, we're talking about being consistent, being confident, believing in yourself, and that mindset piece as well, so that you can have that firm foundation to become a business owner, not just a course creator, right? I know that those are the steps that I took, I continue to take, I teach my clients, and therefore those are my modules for my course. Do not overthink it. These are going to engage your clients because you know who you're speaking to, you know that their struggle is, and you know the steps to take them through so that they can get to the end result. Which brings me to point number 3. The third thing that you need to do to go from course idea to course creation is now selling your course. And now selling could be anything. And a lot of people get hung up on the price of my course. How am I going to price my course? But let me tell you this right now. The pricing of your course does not matter, really. It doesn't really matter, really. The goal is for you to market your course so that your ideal client, who we spoke about in point 1, sees the value of your course and is ready to pay that value, right? You want to make sure that your course is giving those people the value for their money. So whatever it is that you're charging, you want to make sure that you're communicating. And when I say you're communicating the value of that course for the money that they are giving to you, is an exchange, right? Value for value. They are giving you the value of their money and you're giving them the value of your results, your course transformation, right? Marketing is so much more than just selling. So I can tell you, you can literally put your course up for $97, $597, $1,000, was all about how much you believe in your course, the results, the transformation, and then being able to communicate that to your ID client. That's why we do so much market research in my course. That's why we do a lot of mindset work in my course, because for you to be able to price it confidently, and there's no right or wrong way of pricing a course, you just need to learn to be able to communicate the value of that course to your ID clients. So when it comes to pricing, hear me now, it does not matter. You just need to stand behind your price. Whatever you see yourself being able to charge, whatever you feel you see yourself being able to receive, is what's going to be comfortable for you. So one of the things that I do when it comes to pricing my course is that I ask God, like, what would feel good to me if somebody purchased this course? What would feel really good to me for somebody to purchase this course? And I know that they're going to get the value out of the course, right? Sorry. And then God would give me a number, and I will go with that. And now my job will be now, how do I market this? How do I transfer the value of my course now to my ID clients? That's why it's so important to get clear on the who you are serving and your process, how it works, so that now you can sell the course, right? So pricing your course is going to be very important. And then now, of course, how important it's marketing your course. Let's speak a little bit about marketing the course, right? So now, because you know who your ID client is, you can speak to them more clearly. And here's a tip for you. In order to get your messaging right, which is the speaking to the clients, the speaking to the students, what you should really focus on is your story. And I share this a lot, and I'm going to tell you a lot about, how you can hear more about this. And I'm going to be teaching this more deeply in an upcoming training. Stay tuned to hear that, right? You need to be able to tell your story. That is why your ID client should really be somebody that you have either helped before or where you have been before. A lot of times it's so much easier, especially as moms, to help somebody who we have been that person before. So maybe you were, as I said before, like if you were trying to help moms to lose their belly fat, so maybe you had a baby and you had lots of belly fat and you lost your belly fat. And everybody's asking you, how did you do it, right? So now you're going to create a course to help them to lose their belly fat because you have been there. So it's perfect because now your process is really going to help them to do it because you know your story. You know how you felt when you were going through that, how you felt so like self-conscious when you were walking, or when you didn't want to wear those clothes that look a bit tight fitting because your tummy was hanging over. You know the struggles, right? The lack of confidence, you didn't want your husband to see you naked, whatever it may be, right? You were so self-conscious of your body. You know how those moms are feeling right now, but you know you have that process because you did it. You got up every day, you did the workout, you went walking, you ate healthy, you did the sit-ups, whatever it is that you did, and now you're going to show them step by step the process that you took and that they can take, and they're going to get the end result of that. And that is going to help you to really communicate and to connect with your ideal students. So you're going to be like, I know I have been there. This was me. So this is what I speak about with my own course creation for Christian Mom course, right? I know where I was in 2021 after the pandemic, right? I wanted to create a course because I was a new mom, and I was like, you know what, I was doing coaching, but a lot of times was spent trying to get time zones. I'm in the UK, getting clients in Australia and America. It was really time consuming and really stressing me out. And so I wanted to create an online course, but I had no idea where to start. And one day when I was praying and spending time with God, God literally downloaded to me exactly what I needed to do to create this course. And I was able to create my course in 1 week. Yes, 1 week. I say 1 week, like 3 hours. Actually, it was 3 hours in one day when my daughter was at school, 3 hours another day when she was at school. Within that week, I created the course and I sold it. A client bought it, like another one bought it. It was sold. Okay, because that was my story, and I shared my story of how, what was going on with me and why I created that course. And in this one I'm sharing with you with Course Creation for Christian Moms, this is how I was able to create my course without the overwhelm, and I show my ID clients how to do this exact same thing as well in my own course. Okay, so that is what you're going to do as well. You're going to share your story in a very impactful way, in a very profound way, because you know the struggle. I know what it is to be a busy mom at home, doing dinners, doing the school run, the gymnastics class, the swim class, doing all of the things and trying to make an income from your home. It's not as easy as it is. A lot of juggling, a lot of balancing, right? So obviously now my daughter's at school from 9 to 5, sorry, not 9 to 5, 8 to 3. I'm going to get her in a bit, and I can do these things, but also while she's at home, I still get to do a little bit on my phone and do a little bit here and there, because I have to also be mindful of my time management skills. Okay, so I know my process. I teach all of these things in my course because I know the struggle that I've been through, and I'm going to now show you how to do it without the overwhelm, without the struggle, and just do it with ease. Okay, your story is going to sell your course, not the price. The price is not going to sell your course. Your story is going to sell your course. So get clear on your story, and that is really going to help you. And that brings me to my huge announcement today. This is just a warm-up. You're going to hear more about it next week. But I am so excited. I'm going to be running my first ever 5-day challenge. It's my first challenge ever. It's called Profitable Course Creation for Busy Moms. It's 5 days of me breaking down everything I've shared with you and more, of course, because it's 5 days, including a huge masterclass on the Wednesday where I'm going to show you how you're going to use 4 simple steps to create your profitable course. We're going to go through it step by step. So that is basically is going to be a more deeper version of this video. Okay, it's going to be so powerful for you, and it's really going to take over the overwhelm, take out the overthinking and the over everything so that you can just feel at ease and you can create your course basically in under 30 days, okay, without overwhelm. It's going to be so good. So stay tuned to hear about that. You'll hear more about it next week. The sign-up page will be coming next week as well. But just keep this in mind. It's happening between the 15th to the 19th of April, 5 days. It's going to be so fun, exciting, but most of all informative. And it's not just going to be information, it's going to be implementation. During this challenge, we're going to be doing things together. So if you are serious about turning your expertise into an online course, come and join this challenge. Every single day we're going to be doing things together. We're going to be really going deep into your topic and your own expertise and how you're going to package that up into a course. We're going to get really deep into your who you're going to serve, and you're going to really get everything. There's going to be worksheets. It's going to be so good. And so I want to invite you to join. And if you would love to get the link already, just put me in the comments. It's ready, but it's not really the official launch. The official launch will be next week, but I want to heat you up so you can know what's happening from the 15th to the 19th of April, right? Hopefully baby will still be in and we'll have the time to do it, right? I'm looking forward to doing this before he comes, right? I can't wait. All right. So if this is you, definitely put me below. And if you know that you're ready to get started right now, like you can't even wait for the challenge, you're ready to get started, I'm actually opening one spot to work with me before baby comes next month for a 6-week intensive. 6 weeks together. I'm putting that price at $597 paid in full, $597 paid in full for 6 weeks of me walking you through everything that I'm going to be teaching and really helping you so at the end of the 6 weeks, you have a course that's been created that is going to be profitable, it's going to sell, you're going to have passive income, and you are also going to have the mindset that is ready to believe that you are going to get the money and the income and the impact as well as the freedom that you desire. So if you're interested in that, send me a message directly on Instagram or Facebook. Let's have a chat about it. I only have one spot, so I'm only taking on one person for the 6 weeks, and I cannot wait because it's going to be so powerful, okay? And of course, if you want the link for the challenge, put me below and I will send it over to you. So I hope this video has been really good for you, have you thinking, and if you need support, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I love you guys. Speak to you soon. See you next week, same place, same time, 2 p.m. UK time. Take care, and until then, bye. See you later.